What did I see? What did I see in our projects? Is I saw boys and girls the same age of my boys. And if Britain was in one of those projects, Britain would be the head of the family because the family has lost their parents. And Britain would spend his whole day actually in the morning traveling to go get water. And he'd be traveling to go get water because he's actually taking care of his younger brothers and sisters. And Rode, who is 6, would be actually at home taking care of the place, taking care of his younger siblings. And that's what we saw. The hardest question that I had to answer from Britain was, he came up to me, he says, "Dad, can you explain something to me?" He said, "You know what? We have enough food in the world for everybody. We have enough money in the world for everybody. Why can't we just feed the kids? Why can't we just take care of the kids? Why are they dying?" What I decided to do is never to have an answer for that question. Because words can't answer that question. But your heart has the solution. What I want to teach my boys is never to be able to answer that question with words. What I want to teach my boys is that they have everything they need today. And God has provided everything that they need today. And what I want to teach my boys is that all they need to do is to teach other people how to release their hearts. And releasing those hearts of theirs is going to transform the world. Because the only way to transform the world around these children is actually transform the world within these children. And that is exactly what we're doing. And if you think that this generation is powerful, just to wait till my boys grow up. My name is Ed Quirk, and I am his hands.
I'm Britton Quirk, and I'm his hands.
I'm Rode Quirk, and I am his hands.
Before I was sponsored in this program, I was getting my help from both of my parents, although the help was not enough as I needed it. But for now, I congratulate the program for the help it has been giving me since I was sponsored.
Awesome. Yeah. And then where were you before you came into the program?
Before I came into the program, I was still in my daddy. I was getting my help from my mom and dad, but unfortunately they passed away. I stayed with my sister, and you know, when I had my sister, I I could be sent home for school fees and I could stay at home like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And now when I've been sponsored now, I thank the compassion for sponsoring me because now I'm not being sent home for school fees. I can stay in the class every time.
I just want to thank you for inviting me to the 3iSummit. I think it's an awesome idea, and I just think it's a great thing that's going to transform lives. I can't be there right now because I'm actually doing my dream. A few years back I had a dream to just help children around the world, and we started Chiropractors with Compassion. And we've been able to transform lives around the world, focusing on children and orphans and widows, and building projects that will house them and give them an education. We build schools and we fund water systems, and it's really been an amazing ride. In just 6 short years we've raised $1.5 million and done projects in Kenya and Uganda and Ecuador and Haiti, and actually here in the Dominican Republic we've done a few of them actually here. And in order to change the world around children, we have to first change the world within children. One of my patients a few weeks ago asked me what my dream was for Ottawa in 2049, and that really threw me off as a question because we've been doing so much work around the world that I really didn't come up with a vision for Ottawa. In 2049, so it really got me thinking, in 2049 I'm going to be 79 years old, and I'm 39 years old right now. My kids that are 8 and 10 are going to be a little older than I am right now. They're going to be in their mid to late 40s, and so I believe in order to change Ottawa in 2049, we got to focus on the younger generation. We got to focus on the children, our children living in Ottawa. And what I see more and more every single day are kids are getting numbed out to the real world because they live in a virtual world. They live in a world of iPod and iPhone, and a lot of that technology is awesome, but I believe it's taken away from relationships. Children will tell us that Facebooking is awesome because they can actually communicate with hundreds of people at once. But I believe what we're losing, what our children are losing, is be able to communicate one-on-one and really share their feelings. What my dream is right now, well actually, you know what, instead of me sharing the dream, why don't I just show you the dream? Okay, so come follow me. So 2 years ago, this was an empty field, and all there was a field of basically rock. And in 2 short years, what we've been able to do is build a school here and a water filtration system here. This water filtration system actually serves 5 communities. A lot of children here don't go to school because what they tend to do is they tend to try to focus on getting water just to survive and food just to survive. So their education suffers for that. But we've been able to do this water filtration plant, and in just, it's been amazing, and just in the past year that this has been running, there's a lot of kids with scabies, which is infection of the skin and the head and the skull and the scalp. And right now there's hardly any cases of scabies simply because we're providing clean water. So this is a school that didn't exist last year. It was actually built last year, finished last year, but now it's a technical school so kids can learn how to use computers, sewing machines, they can become hairstylists, they can learn a skill, and you come right inside here, so you gotta imagine this didn't exist. This didn't exist just 2 years ago. And just by following my dream step by step by step, I was able to attend a graduation today where hundreds of students graduated from a class and they received a diploma and they have a skill now. that's going to allow them to transform their community and their families' lives. So my dream is this. I want to connect the class in Canada to a class down here in the Dominican Republic through the internet. I'm not even sure how to do that. I know the technology is out there, but so I got some work to do. Why I want to connect the classes is because I want my kids to realize how blessed they are and how much they have, and what they have can be used to transform the world and the children from a world away. And so we're going to connect two worlds from Canada to the Dominican, and they're going to have a weekly interaction so that they can actually get to know each other, they can learn from each other, but more importantly they can just develop a relationship over potentially a lifetime. So what I believe the key to releasing children from poverty is children. Getting children to release children from poverty. Because we're going to develop a relationship through the technology so that our kids actually could unplug their iPods and get plugged into a vision to transform the world. So let me show you the room where it's going to take place. So down this hallway we actually have a computer lab that didn't exist just 2 years ago. And can you imagine here is that there's a computer lab in the middle of a rural area in one of the poorest areas in the Dominican Republic. And so what we're going to do 12 months is actually connect this classroom with the classroom in Ottawa. And my dream is to multiply that through Ottawa, through Ontario, through Canada. So we've got countries connecting with countries. And we have children taking responsibility for the condition of the world. Because we have amazing children and amazing potential. And I believe children are the key to releasing other children from poverty to transform this world. So I'm going to start that relationship up within the next 12 months. That is my next step in the dream. And what I'd love to do is come next year to the 3iSummit and share what has taken place in the past 12 months. I want to thank you again for inviting me to the 3iSummit. Sorry I couldn't be there, but you know what? I'm a little busy. I gotta go do my dream. God bless.